Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine. Time to shine a light on men's soccer as Ernando Manrique joins us. And Ernando, for you and your teammates, I'm not sure how to describe the last year, to be honest with you. Two wonderful opportunities for you in the fall for your team to gain some momentum. Were you able to carry that momentum into your training in the spring here, or is that just something we kind of use as a cliche when you have a couple of great efforts like you all had in the fall?
Yeah, no, we were able to. I think it's a totally different experience for us. Usually, we have our season in the fall and now having it pushed back to the spring. But those two games, I think, were like pivotal points, especially for us because, we're a new team. We got some new world-class freshmen coming in. So them being able to have two games under their belt and we were able to see out there physically on the pitch because we knew in practice we had the quality, but being able to go out there on the pitch and get the job done, that really helped motivate us, especially when we were in the off season, in the winter time, when we're usually not training for a season, but now dudes were hungry, getting ready. And when we came back to training, it was like we didn't skip a beat. And so coming up to the season, I think those two games really were big pivotal points of motivation for us to stay hungry and stay ready to compete for the Patriot League season.
To that extent, what was the key to getting the momentum you needed to come from behind to beat Colgate in your opener?
The biggest thing I would say was just knowing that this is our first home game that we've had these whole years. And we knew that this is not an opportunity we couldn't miss. So when they first put the goal against us Colgate, we were immediately like, yo, man, this is nothing switches up. We're going to go play our game and the goals are going to come. Just stay there, stay hungry. And we knew from countless training, countless practices and all the recruiting and everything we did that we're ready to get this W. And so it was nothing as in we weren't going to come back. It was just a matter of when we're going to come back and get the W.
You're a guy that understands perseverance. What was the key for you to come back from a torn ACL like you had at the tail end of your high school career to being able now to be a big contributor to a quality Division I program?
The biggest thing for me was being able first to have a great support foundation, especially for my family, my friends, and then coming here into the team, the program, the coaches being able to willing to work with me, commit with me, recovering from my ACL, especially coming to my senior year coming in. But then the biggest thing was just staying focused on the forward goal. So I knew that the ACL definitely pushed me back quite a bit of months, not be able to touch the ball, play the sport I love. But the big thing was being able to look at the final picture, knowing that being able to put in that work, especially when it comes to the solo recovery or the running or trying to get back my touch, it was a matter of just looking at that final picture, being able to stand out there with my lads on the field, being able to contribute and bring wins and hopefully trophies in men's soccer. So that was a big thing.
I was going to say that is really, in many respects, a solo process. You have to create your own energy. And in a way, you and your teammates are having to do that right now with limited crowds that, certainly, a lot less than would normally be out there to cheer you on. How difficult is that each day to generate the energy you need? Because let's face it, those wins in the fall put a little bit more of a target on your back. Not that there wasn't already, but people really understand how good your team can be, and you all have to create that own energy every day. What's the key to that?
The key to us creating our own energy comes down to our culture. So we've always been especially part of our culture, and especially this year, knowing that after those two big wins, there is true, now there's a target on our back, but we knew that after those wins, we knew that everybody's going to come and give us our best game. So we got to play our best game, but it all comes down to our culture. If anybody ever even stopped by to watch our inter-squad scrimmages where it was us versus each other, it was just it was a real game. The same intensity, the same level, the same passion to win, compete, tackle, get stuck in. It was the same. So for us, switching that from our inter-squad scrimmages to our games, it was the same level of intensity. There was no drop off or anything. So on those Wednesdays where it's late night, we have to go into Halsey to play in the turf, the energy's there. We know that we got to do it because at the end of the day, when we're at the end of the Patriot League, winning the league, or holding up trophies, or being able to reach our goals, it's going to be well worth the grind. So it's simple for us to keep on going. It's mainly at the basis of our culture, just to work hard and grind.
The starting, the stopping, the challenges of being a senior and part of the leadership group for this team, keeping people focused on the tasks at hand, even though you can't right now train literally each day the way that you're used to. What have been the challenges for you all as a leadership group to make sure, as you mentioned earlier, very talented freshmen as part of the program, to keeping everybody together, focused, and that way, once you all are able to get back on the field here and finish this thing off, that you guys are operating at peak efficiency?
The biggest challenges obviously come from being able to be out there on the field with the lads is one of the most important things, and getting to know each other and check on each other every single day. So being a challenge is not being able to go out there and play 6v6 or going out there on the teams, being able to make sure we can check on the freshmen or some of the sophomores or youngsters all that, just seeing like how they're reacting, how they're holding up with the whole ramen stuff. But other than that, I've been blessed with like my senior class is world class, as well as the second class we have. So we've been checking in, phone calls, everybody's calling, checking up and make sure everybody's okay. Casual. Sometimes we're walking on the field, socially distanced. We see someone going out there to get work. It just motivates everybody else to go out there and get work. We send messages in our group chat like, hey guys, beautiful day outside, get out, get that run, get that work in. You never know, Army's on the way, games are on the way, so make sure you stay prepared and everything. So the challenges of not being able to be like coherent with each other in the locker room, on the field, because of this whole ROM situation, still hasn't stopped us from being able to like communicate through text messages, through emails, through FaceTimes, or just seeing each other socially distance across the field, like knowing that one of your brothers is getting the work in, that now it's time for you to put in the same amount of work, and it's infectious to everybody else.
What are you enjoying about your role right now? You've obviously, placed yourself as a defensive midfielder and a guy that's really established yourself within the program. You've got a couple of months left now with this. What are you looking forward to finishing this off?
I'm looking forward to like having a great senior season. I mean, this is what everybody always talks about. Like once you get in that final step to play your last season of soccer, it's like I'm excited to give everything I absolutely have for this program, for my brothers right next to me. I'm ready to like achieve our goals. I'm ready to grind every single game like it's my last, practice everything. I'm just excited to give everything I had because it's been a long time coming to this journey. And now that I'm almost at the end of it, like for me, it's a kind of miss playing soccer. I miss the team. I miss everything. But right now, it's kind of ecstatic being here, like realizing I'm at this point. I'm being able to like help lead my team, being able to win games, hopefully, and continue to have great success with the team. So I'm just excited to be out there and playing and like being in that moment. So right now, sitting in my room anxious, I'm like, I need to get back on that field. I need to go and practice. I need to be with the team. I want to go win the games, hold the trophy, just do everything we wanted to do. And so it's unreal to me. It's unreal that I've gotten to this point. Time has flown by so fast. So I'm just ready to get back after it, to be honest.
I was going to say, with what you've accomplished in this sport, going all the way back through your youth and high school days, what was the motivation, and who are maybe some of the people that were critical in providing that motivation and helping you enjoy your true love for the game of soccer that is clearly evident every time we talk to you and hear from you? There's a great joy in playing this sport for you.
My biggest motivation is easily like my parents. I mean, they have given up the world so that me, my twin brother, and my little sister are able to go and like play soccer and play D1 soccer. It's like it was like a big thing for our family to do that, all three of us at the same time. Like it wasn't cheap, it wasn't all this, and so they had to give up and make a lot of sacrifices to be up there. So for me, like given everything I had, every single practice, lacing up my boots, I knew that I was a lucky lad to be out there playing. And knowing that my parents gave everything for me, it was simple for me to give everything else back. And then also another motivation is my twin brother. I mean, he was right here playing right next to me. And I knew, I was like, if he's going to play top tier, I got to play top tier so I can be better, man. So it's just, we kept each other on the same match, kept each other aggressive and wanted to be the best version of ourselves. So that was a big thing. Like family is huge for me. It's the world to me. And so knowing that they gave up everything so that I am lucky enough to lace up my boots and play the sport I love, it's like, for me, it's simple math for me to give every single ounce of myself out there as well. And then when I got here with the team, the connections I made, it kept me going for these next 4 years. Whenever I was struggling sometimes with my knee was bothering me or I wasn't playing well, like knowing that the people I've came in here with the seniors and then the relationships I made going down with every new year of freshmen coming in and those connections and everything, it just continued to constantly give me motivation and constantly be able to help me go out there and play. And then when we're going there, it's like nothing like playing football for me. Nothing like playing football, being out there, shooting goals, getting tackles and playing the game I love. It was simple for me to give everything. So those are my big motivations, is my family and my friends are everything to me.
Navy men's soccer aside, on the global scale, is there a favorite team and a favorite individual player that you admire out there?
Yeah, I mean, everyone on my team knows, but I'm glad I'm able to tell that all the Navy Athletic fans is West Ham United is my team. We're out there, we're killing it this season, we're having a great thing, and then being able to step out and like Declan Rice, he's came up throughout the program and he's been playing very well. So whenever I'm watching the games, I look at him or Thomas Suchek, how they move and everything. And so those are my two players I really look at. But West Ham United for me, as I'm an Irish fan for life. So hopefully we keep on killing it this season. But that's my big team right there.
Appreciate you, young fella. Congratulations on what you've accomplished so far. Best of luck to you and your teammates the rest of this season.
Thank you so much for the interview. Thank you for everybody, and anybody who wants to watch Navy men's soccer, like come out, watch. If we're able to have fans come through, watch on ESPN. We love the support and love Navy athletics and fans, everybody.
Go to NavySports.com for the latest updates on the Navy men's soccer schedule.